we were going to have you on last week, but we changed the plans. We had you on this week instead. Within that amount of time, you know what I'm saying? Man, I've seen you and Yuck going at each other. I was like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Because I got much respect for Yuck. I got much respect for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What the hell happened? What went down, Gonzoe?
Well, basically, you know what was going down between the Outlaws and myself. You know what I mean? Well, I don't want to say the Outlaws, Noble and Edie. You know what I mean? About me speaking my opinion about them not speaking up for Pac around the Whack 100 shit. Me, you know, speaking my opinion about their involvement in the movie, and just selling Thug Life T-shirts and Fatal T-shirts and just basically profiting off of things that they shouldn't be profiting off of and living off of Pac the way they shouldn't be living off of him and whatever else that I had to say. Mostly because they didn't speak up for to Whack 100 when he was just disrespecting a Feeny like that. You know what I mean? It's like some shit you got to put a stop to. You can't take the high road. So I got Nate and they asked for that or spoke my opinion about that. And, you know, we all friends. I understand if people don't want to take sides, and we got people in the Outlaws who are not taking sides. But Yup just took a stance, a real, you know, as he always does. You know what I mean? It's just always some weird shit going on with him to where he started throwing me under the bus. You know what I mean? And just trying to go against the grain constantly to where everybody's seeing it, to where basically, you know, the social media shit, since I have got a wave, you know what I mean, right now, instead of my man congratulating me, is just eating him up so bad he had to, like, you know, bait me into some shit, and I bit, you know what I mean? But it wasn't even so much of me biting it into his bullshit. It was so much of me just, like, calling him out on the shit, man, to where over the years he's been getting a lot of passes because basically, you know, he made it, I got 5 on it. And he's always fucking with niggas who are on the independent level and really don't know him and feel like, you know, with the shit that he's telling them to better their career. So they looking to rap, and in most instances, since we formed the fucking regime, everybody that was brought into the regime besides, I mean, I can't, you know, it's like and Pacino, and I mean, I think Monster Ganja and all the homies, man, we come together and we form like Voltron, you know what I mean? But then it's other guys that's been brought in that ain't around no more, you know what I mean? That come and go, 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 and it's basically a good weekend. Like he'll meet some niggas in you know, on an island somewhere in Tahiti somewhere, feel me? Get drunk with him or pop some pills with him or whatever. And, yeah, y'all from the regime. Y'all regime now. I mean, just some old weird shit to where that's cool, but I'm not with all that weird shit, bro. Like, I'm solid. So I feel like when he's throwing me under the bus, I'll give you a better example. If you live on the block and some niggas around the corner, you feel me, want to fight one of the niggas on your block, you go around there with your nigga just to make sure nobody jump in. But y'all all friends, you feel me? But no, you ain't finna root for the nigga on the other block over your nigga, you feel me? So it just came to that, man, to where I felt like this nigga was playing both sides of the fence, and it was time for me to call him out on this bullshit because, you know, he posted some shit on his page, you know what I mean, of him and Noble. And I'm like, why would he post a picture of him and Noble? Everybody's like hitting me like, you see this weird shit, this nigga weird? I mean, and we all friends, so everybody's like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, is he high or something? But it was just, trying to fuck with me because I done some interview with my nigga Doc Hitch, and they asked me about the realest shit when this nigga went in the police station and gave a statement on Suge and gave the police the realest phone number. Feel me? I said I commented on that, and that nigga felt some type of way. He had texted me the other day and was like, go on live with me. But I was asleep. He wanted to go split screen on live, and I know he was trying to, ask me something in front of everybody, you feel me, before he had a chance to say anything to me on the regular tip, just to get his ass up out the fact that he went in the police station and told on them people, man. You know what I mean? But it's just like underlying shit like that the people don't know. So once I seen that shit, I went off on the nigga. Like, man, I ain't go off on him. I just text him. And the same shit I text him, I put on Instagram. Like, nigga, you going against the grain. It's clear. So, it is what it is. You know what I mean? And he went online and started talking about some shit 23 years ago, him and my baby mama, when we was all kids, and I hadn't been with the bitch for 5 years previous to that. Like, I wasn't in contact with the bitch or nothing. But I'm saying, we on 20 albums together. You wait. I mean, and this is shit that he apologized for a million times in the past. But now, since it's some police shit involved, there's no smut on the street with me. You know what I mean? He tried to say, I can't go to my neighborhood and I'm not good in the 60s. Well, that ain't true. You seen today, I went on split screen with one of my niggas from the hood, notorious nigga from the hood. Like, you feel me? That if I wasn't good in the hood, he wouldn't ask me, hood, you tell me. I mean, he know what it is, bro. Like, these are my family members, bro. Like, but this is, it's like, he live in L.A., you know what I mean? But he an Oakland nigga. Now, and we fuck with the Bay niggas. We never fuck with them niggas on some you in L.A. shit. They welcome to come down there. But when niggas start speaking on L.A. niggas for their benefit and speaking on the Crenshaw district, other niggas is listening. Like, niggas, hold on, you down here on the buddy pass anyway. So now niggas is hitting me on this nigga head, and now I'm just laughing because if you know Yuck, you said you cool with him, you know this nigga got a big-ass mouth, and if you let him talk, he gonna say something that offends somebody. And that's what's happened now. So, you know what I mean? It's like, this nigga had the nerve to say, I'm not good in the 60s. Meet him at the Fox Hills Mall. Oh, my God, my nigga. This nigga's a clown, bro. So
he's
niggas,
wanting to square off against you then. Is that what you saying?
Man, this nigga don't want it, man. Scott, man, if you believe this shit, bro.
No, but
don't want to
that's
square
what
off.
he's saying.
Man, this nigga was on Instagram saying that to y'all. I ain't seen this nigga in 2 years, 3 years. This nigga don't, man, and we in L.A. all the time. I'm in the studio with Kenny Kingpin all the time. Me and him both 6. I mean, this nigga don't want to see none of us. He's not pulling up to the studio. I'm talking about, nigga, we at the studio, nigga, that motherfucking, what's the name on? What's the nigga Jay-Z on? You feel me? Like, big shit. You feel me? This nigga not trying to pull up. He ain't trying to do nothing. You feel me? This nigga want to hang around niggas that don't really know what's real. You know what I mean? Like, this sort of shit, he dreaded that this shit came out. That's why he didn't want the realest around no more and tried to just tarnish this nigga name. You feel me? And, but it's all good, man. It's whatever's about to happen in 2018 is about to happen, my nigga. You feel me? And I bet you I stay handsome, nigga, and with some money in my pocket. I bet you niggas never, to think a nigga who's been robbed over 10 times that I could think about, you feel me? 10 times that I could just think about in my head, you feel me? And I'm pretty sure, damn, bitch, I'm pretty sure it's more times than that. But to a nigga that's solid, that don't got no smut on him, no snitch jacket, born and raised in South Central L.A., not the Valley, nigga, not motherfucking Santa Monica, nigga, not motherfucking nigga in the smack of the shit, and ain't got no smut jacket, a nigga from out of town try to smut me and use my hood. You know how many thirsty niggas it is in my hood? Not even in my hood, just in LA period. It's just looking for a way in. Like, how retarded can you be? Like, that was the wrong card to play. You feel me? So, I'm just happy about that.
I saw the part of his video where he was saying something about you didn't know Pac or something like that. What? I mean, clearly you knew Pac.
Come on, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, how can you believe a nigga that's telling you that Elmo is a species? Like, everybody knows that I knew Pac. How couldn't I not know Pac? Like, and now,
I would assume both you guys knew Pac. I mean, because he fucked with so many people in the Bay and LA. I mean,
you know what's crazy? I've never seen Yukmouth around Pac, bro. Like, Pac said the Loonies being diplomatic in an interview, but that nigga ain't never been around Pac, bro. Like, I'm telling you, that's the problem. He's, like, jealous of me of that. You know what I mean? For real. Like, you could ask my cousin that was signed to him, Fat Bossy. You know, Killer's on the payroll. You know Fat Bossy. This nigga, I brought him around Pac one time. That was the closest them niggas ever got around Pac. They met the Outlaws. I brought them niggas around them niggas. Like, they didn't know them niggas. I brought them niggas. I was the connection to all that. But abolishing the fact that I was in the car with Tupac Shakur, Edie was driving when we picked up Noble, you know what I mean? And the fact that Yukmouth, I've never seen him around Pac. I've never seen him at Can-Am. I was at Can-Am every day. Feel me? And around Yukmouth and Tech 9, them niggas will tell you. And, you know, everybody wasn't just allowed to go up there. You feel me? Like, niggas wasn't just like, yo, I'm about to go hang out with Tupac. Like, nah, nigga, like, that was a special thing. So it caused a lot of envy to the point where when Edie lived with me and his son and his girl, rent-free, called my phone, called the house one day. Him and my cousin, Fats, on the three-way. This was Fats was signed for. And niggas asked me if Pac and Suge, they was laughing. Like, you know, on some jealous shit. Like, laughing on some, nigga, we heard, nigga, not on no gay shit, but we heard Pac and Suge be fucking niggas on some power shit. I'm like, nigga, get off my phone. Click, hung up. Me and Yuck fell out, and I ain't talked to my cousin for like a year and a half because of that. You know what I mean? Until Yuck fucked him over out like 45 bands or 150 bands, something. At a, you know, my cousin signed the Geffen, and, you know, Yuck fucked him out some money. But the point is, man, all these niggas, they not solid. You know what I mean? I don't want them to be solid. I just want niggas to be who they are and don't use me for their illusions. You know what I mean? We all know, niggas is fake as shit. We all know that Spider Loke robbed this nigga. Well, and I don't know if Spider Loke robbed him. I don't know what happened. You know what I mean? Because that's a crime, and I ain't dry snitching on no niggas. So let me take that back. I don't know what happened. All I know is niggas who robbed him was on the internet saying whatever they did to him. You feel me? And them niggas is still walking around to this day. Ain't nothing ever happened to him. No nigga that robbed him out of the 10 times that I'm telling you, nothing. This nigga ain't never had the audacity, had the balls to go get his shit back. Niggas told him, nigga, look, these niggas got your shit. We'll go over there with you. But nigga like, man, I ain't going over there, nigga. Handle, man, I ain't dealing with that shit, no. Like, just bitch shit. But niggas would go on the internet, not in my face, and just say the most outlandish shit to the point where niggas say, I didn't know Tupac. Like, you think Pac is happy about that? About a nigga who ain't got no music with him. Now, I done done music with this nigga in the studio, just me and him, and Daz and Corrupt and Nutso. Just us, not the Outlaws, nobody else, just us. And Tommy, and motherfucking Johnny J, rest in peace. A few songs. But, he'll go 20 years later and try to make the next generation really just say, fuck what y'all think, I'm going to take you for a fool, nigga. That didn't happen. The moon landing was real. Or however you take it. Some people think it ain't real. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, as a fan of the regime, the all-out wars, I always thought that shit was dope. You hate to see something like this, but at the end of the day, sometimes this shit has to happen for whatever reason. It just has to happen. Do you think, though, Gonzo, in the future, you guys can squash this? Is that a possibility, or do you see it like, nah?
Man, damn, that girl's beautiful. Man, I'm not fucking with that guy. Like, I'm a real dude, you know what I mean, in terms of, yes, I love music, but I'm not to the point where I could do music with someone that I don't respect. I mean, maybe, it's a point in the music game to where you could not give a fuck. It's all about the check, you know what I mean? And you could just say, fuck it, I don't care what the motherfucker does, who I'm on the song with. But I can't do that, you know what I mean? It's like I got to kind of have some sort of connection. It has to just make sense, you know what I mean? And it doesn't make sense to me that, over the last 20-something years that a lot of shit that he's done I've never done one thing besides speak up for myself. You feel me? But it's always been big me, little you. You speak up for yourself when you're at that point, you wrong. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now it's like I can't be wrong because a nigga got away. Now I'm crazy and it didn't happen. So, you know what I mean?
I don't have many friends because I speak up for myself.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So you speak up for yourself. Now you're not so cool. Now, feel me? Because an insecure person and someone like that, you only going to want yes men around you. You only going to want motherfuckers around that's willing to go with the story. Anybody that's going to hold you accountable for your bullshit, you ain't really fucking with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So listen, y'all got to walk with me in the weed store real quick because it's about to close. And y'all about to order some weed on the mother show. But I got to go in this bitch right now. Hold on. Yeah, but it's just one of them things that has to happen. I love all my guys. You know what I mean? I even got love for him as a person, but you got to kind of pray for that you got to, I mean, it's a shame. It's really sad, you know what I mean? Because being a man, it just requires you to keep your mouth shut. That ain't really hard. Just keep your mouth shut. You know what I mean? But most people they have to be in everybody's business. They have to, always be the one dishing out the joke.